be open to change, and be versatile with change. Never think that your mind is going to be the same later in your career as it is at the beginning. I think do all of the things in the educational stage of your career that will give you versatility. I work in makeup, I work in the beauty industry, and there are so many paths that can be taken which sometimes people don't think exist. I think a lot of people at the moment are just kind of tuned in on the whole social media celebrity aspect. For me, that's about kind of 2% of the bigger picture in terms of the careers that people can have.
The keys to success in the beauty and entertainment industry today is tenacity, having a unique selling point, being a little bit controversial, and really just showing up is 90% of success, because I think a lot of people nowadays think it's maybe going to be a little bit easier than it actually is in reality. There's a bit of a fantasy around what it is to be a makeup artist in the industry, and I think that actually broadening your horizons and just showing up repetitively every single day will nourish, and nurture some long-term results.
The biggest challenge at the moment, I think, probably is that probably 80% of the whole planet now can call themselves a makeup artist simply by doing some kind of Kardashian-inspired contour on a YouTube tutorial. I think learn the true craft, learn the emotions attached to the kind of art of beauty, learn about what it means to real people, learn how it's affected by kind of, social climates and kind of political movements and cultural movements and kind of fashion and in music. I just think you need to be able to sort of almost kind of create your own curation or bigger picture of kind of what beauty is, rather than being honed in on it just being the technical art of doing lipstick and putting eyeliner on. Those are just kind of the smaller details.
The biggest challenges in the industry today are there are a lot of people doing it. When I started being a makeup artist, it was quite a unique job, and because of social media everybody has a voice, which is a plus and a minus, because when there's so much noise out there, you've really got to come up with a unique selling point in order to stand out.
It's an art that you can actually enjoy. It's not a chore. It's not physically hard work, although my job is physically hard work because I travel so much. I'm going off to Switzerland tonight on a late flight to do a shoot over the weekend, which is really not glamorous. It's kind of grind and lack of sleep. But actually the work itself, it's an art. It's a craft that you do with your hands. I'm not doing the job that people have to do in hospitals, and I'm not digging roads, which is, highly important and highly manual. I'm doing makeup, so kind of what's not to enjoy, really.
What I enjoy most about my job is really the meeting the diverse amount of people that I have, the travel that's been involved. I think that I've worked a lot in the vulnerable sectors of society, using makeup as a form of self-care and to empower women, going through different challenges, and I think that watching someone adopt a different emotional state because they've reclaimed a part of themselves, an identity that they've forgotten about, is very rewarding. I wish I had been told to have more faith in the amount of time it took me to establish myself. I think that in some way I thought it would happen more rapidly, or hoped it would happen more rapidly. But looking back, it was those decisions I made each day to stretch myself and to do jobs that perhaps weren't paid as well, but I made contacts, and I just kept exercising that makeup muscle to be able to become a better artist, help me in the long run.
Learn about the bigger picture. Don't get kind of tuned in on wanting to do the best flicked eyeliner or the best kind of overdrawn lip. Those things are, they're a small percentage of what you need to know. Look to the culture of beauty rather than just actually the technical aspects of beauty itself.
Stick with it, to think outside of what the social media platforms offer, because there's a bit of a collective consciousness that I find students and younger artists can channel their energies into one particular area, which is often social media. I think about the historical history of makeup, just think outside the box about all the different elements to it. So I think that's going to give you a much broader perspective and more longevity in the industry.